The Z Fold 8 Ultra is out. And if you're paying a lot of money for this phone, upwards of 2,000 plus, you need to protect it before the first drop, because when life presents the opportunity, accidents happen. And the Z Fold Ultra protection just got a major upgrade. Let's talk about it. These cases from Benks made of Kevlar do a lot more than just protect your phone. They actually upgrade the way you use it. And here's what I mean. These cases are made of Kevlar, and they also have MagSafe built in. Check that out. You can just snap in. So with that, it has a built-in pop socket where you can take fingers right there and you hold it and you don't have to worry about dropping your phone. Also built in, you can see here, it has a kickstand. So you can take this thing and you can stand up your phone and watch movies on it directly. And that not only works with it closed, it works with it open. And you can watch your favorite YouTube channel on it with it propped up. Now also, because this case has magnetic charging here, you can take a wireless charger, pop it right on the back there, and it holds. And not only that, you can actually charge it with this cable too. And what's really cool is once you set it down, it's no longer a wobbler. And again, because it has that wireless connection there, you can take something like a hard drive. This is a terabyte. Stick it on the back. If you got a big photo shoot, just plug it right in, and you have that extra terabyte of storage and never have to run out of space. Now, that was just 3 accessories. I'm sure there are so many more out there and some that you may specifically use. Now, what's also great about these cases, they are made of Kevlar, and they give you a full 3-in-1 protection. In other words, 360 degrees protection all the way around. So we're going to put the entire kit on, the case, screen protector, everything. So check this out. Comes with a wipe kit right here. And this is a wet wipe. So this is what you start with. So we're going to clean the screen first on the Z Fold 8 Ultra. And once you clean it off, then you want to dry it off. That's what this second rag here. Get everything nice and clean. Once you do that, you have these little stickers here so you can remove any dust particles that might be on there. So you want to do a quick grab like so, get anything off. Then you can take this piece right here and you put it right over the top. And it says top right on top, which is kind of nice. And then you take actual screen protector itself, and it has extra piece right here. See how it just kind of peels off right there? So you want to take this thing and just kind of stick it right in there. So once you get it put in, you just take this off, and supposedly it will just magically remove all the bubbles. But if it doesn't, then you just have to press them with your finger out to the side. Then once you get all the bubbles out of it, you can go ahead and stick your case pieces on here. So there's this, but it does have a strip right here. You peel that off so that it sticks. And then there's another one right here. You can see a blue tab right there. So you peel those off. Once you get those peeled off, then you just stick it right on here and it should stick to the edges of the screen. Then all you do is you snap on that back end piece, and then you have 360 protection all the way around, including the hinge. Now, Benks has sent me these 2 cases. As you can see, one here's black, one here's blue. And here's what's really special about these cases. Now, as you can see, they are both made of Kevlar, and this Kevlar is weaved in to the design. And unlike Samsung, where they actually advertise carbon on their case, it's not the same. This is much more strong as Kevlar with the Benks cases, and they are actually award-winning, prove it, unlike Samsung, where they're just charging the large price for the name, kind of like they did with Ultra. Now back to the cases. So this one actually has a thicker rubber edge if you compare them and see how this one is just strictly that thin Kevlar, and this one now has a much thicker rubber external, making it a little more solid. You can even see that around the camera. And you can see they're calling it military grade, that can withstand 12-foot drops. Over 5,000 drops were tested and 0 damage to the phone. That's an excellent rating. When you look at them side by side here, you can see that the military grade one is just a slight bit thicker. So if you don't mind that, which I don't, because I really appreciate the protection, you get more protection and it absorbs more on impact. However, either way you go, you're going to have that Kevlar protection where your screen will be protected with that HD screen protector, which is also anti-fingerprint. Now, one thing to note about that, if you do put their HD screen protector on here, you may lose or will lose your anti-reflective screen that you get with the Z Fold 8 Ultra. Give you the example here. Screen, no screen protector. Check it out. You can see my image better on one over the other. Now, some may say that's way too much to pay for a case for your phone. Well, it all depends on what kind of security you wish to have. Me personally, I like the full protection, and I prefer this darker case over this blue one anyway. So I really like it. Is there much weight difference? Not very much. You could definitely feel a little bit, but not enough to really make a difference on your daily use. So no matter which case you get, whether you get it from Benks or Samsung or somewhere else, you want to make sure you take advantage of that magnetic charging. So you can use all those accessories I pointed out. And of course, the magnetic charging when you slap it on a charger. Now, of course, if you got the Z Fold 8, they have the cases for that as well. And I will leave links in the description down to that. You just go to my store and you'll find them all there. Now it's time to hear from you. Do you think that your phone really deserves protection, or do you feel that you have that security of your phone when it drops, that you're protected? Let me know down in the comments, what do you think? And if you have any questions on any of these cases, leave them down in the comments below, and I'd love to respond to them because I do respond to all my messages. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, make sure to do so and smash that like button while you're there because it really does help out the channel. If you missed a review on this case, you can check that out here. Until next time, have a wonderful day and God bless.